Hello everyone and welcome back to Piano Secrets. Today we will be working on the song See You Again, and we'll start first with the melody. We have two lines at the beginning that is like the intro to the song. Here we go. Let's start. For the first one we have F, C, B flat, D. As you can see, the fingers I put, first finger for F, C, fourth finger, B flat, third finger, and then D with the thumb. Okay, now if you want to start playing this section together, we could add an E flat on the left hand, and this chord kind of, you could think it as an E flat if you would like. I think I prefer you do that for now. And then also it's gonna jump to a B flat, so you have this on the left hand. If we do it at the same time, you will grab the F with the E flat, and then the D matches the B flat right there. Let's do it one last time. Okay, then you have four notes that I prefer to use: B flat, C, and D. I prefer to use those three fingers, and it goes like this. Let's do it one more time. And that is by itself. So first, get very used to this passage before doing it together. Now when you do it together, we'll have this now. That's all there is to the intro. Just make sure that you do I could call them 16 notes evenly and with a landing point on C. Okay, the next section will be the beginning of the actual melody. And I think the way we'll do it is by playing first the actual melody and then adding chords, which in this case will add arpeggios. We will not play chords to have a nicer feel for the song. So let's say if we have the melody, if you know what B flat major chord is, that's what we have here on the right hand. And the melody is gonna break those notes down and get to a G. That's the first melody we have, and you could see it's just doing the B flat chord and then coming back. So if you do it slow, okay, that's the melody for it. Then we're going to B flat and C with this kind of rhythm. Three notes. This reminds me a little bit of what we did up there. You can see that they have the same notes. I'm bringing that up because the more you relate the notes to the stuff you played before, the easier it will be to remember and to learn it after all. So we have so far. Okay, now once we get to the next section, what I like to think when I'm playing this is thinking a little bit on this chord, even though it doesn't sound like that. And it goes from D to A all the way up, skipping E, so it's this position. is a turn to the third finger. I know that that one's a little bit longer, but what you have to do is split the first section and then keep going with this. So you have this position, and then you have this next position. So altogether from the D will be okay. So if we play it all together now. Okay, so we got the first section down. Now we'll try to put the left hand. In this case, we'll do arpeggios. This is a G minor chord, like this, G, B, and D. Now what we'll do is leave the B flat out and add the G. So what we'll do is just this movement going up. Know that the G and the D are separated by five notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 up there. And you have to use 5, 2, 1 for most of the left hand. I think it's everything like this. So we'll have on the left hand G, G minor. Now we'll do a B flat major. Then after this we'll jump to E flat. And then we go even deeper to B flat major. Then it goes back, it repeats again. You could do it broken, or you could do it together. This is a B flat major, E flat major, and B flat major again. The only minor is the first one. So let me do it one last time slow. B flat major, E flat major, and B flat major again. Then it goes back again. I think I will try to see if I could have time to do the whole song. Hopefully I could do the all. Now let's do it together now for the first time. So let's try it, to play it. First I'll play it so you could have an idea, and then maybe I slow it down a little bit. So that will be it if we do it together. Now let me do it a little bit slower in case you lost track of that. So let's do the G majors, and then we run this chord. So if I do, now these two notes are going to match the B flat, and we run the B flat chord, arpeggio. The C is going to match the E flat. Then we go to minor. And that's everything right there. That's all there is to it. Now, I could get into detail. Where do we match them? I think you could watch it by yourself and try to make an effort if you really like the song, to see where I match them. I think if I start into that, this video would take 2 hours. So for that purpose, if you have problems with it, maybe I'll do another video a little bit slower or something. But I think you can get a pretty good idea how to play it. Now the next part is actually a repetition, most of them. So after we play all that, we have. So this is missing the B flat, but it's pretty much the same. If you think it has this, if you play this, that'll be fine too. But to be more technical, it's D and F instead. We have same line, second line. The only one that's different is this one, which it requires you to switch over the underneath F. So when I add a B flat major chord right there, but very important you do an effort to put the right fingers, because if you do them wrong, then it probably will get stuck no matter what over the song. So let me do that part now together. So we got the introduction, we got part 1, part 2, which is very similar with this passage going up on the scale. And now there's a little thing after that to reinforce the theme, which will be this. So I play 2 notes separate. And what I do is add 2 chords, the E flat chord and the B flat chord. Okay, that's all there is to it. Then there is another part with the same chords, and if I keep in mind this all time. Was always the same throughout the song. Now, it's another little melody that's. And after this it goes back to etc. So what we'll do is try to learn this melody, and then you start playing with the chords. So let's say if you learn it properly, you start on D, I'm not sure if I went a little bit fast or not, but it's basically C and D and this chord. So same notes. That's like a G minor, right? Same. Then what's left for us to do is put the same arpeggios that we had, and let me show you how. Repeats itself. So the matching is a little hard sometimes, but I just want you to have a feel and run that arpeggio and then see what it leads to. I could do a little slower once. This song repeats several times, all of them. So we did the introduction, we did the first part, second part, the little one with reinforcement, that one, and then we did a fourth or a fifth part that was that last one. There's one last part which I like to do it with octaves, and the melody goes like this. Okay, and the chords are the same, so if you got used to already playing those chords, you could do this then. karaoke, so that's what it is. So then it goes back. I know that the matching probably is a little bit difficult at the beginning, but if you could do, let's say, the first line pretty well together, then you will get a sense how to do the others. So the important thing is to stay concentrated on one, and once you could see the green light, you say, oh, I could do this, so then add the next one. You won't be able to play the whole song out of in one time, so always split the melody and do the best you can. Maybe I close by playing it. Don't forget, if you like this video, I do this for all of you guys. Like the video if you do like it, and subscribe.